Hello and welcome to Community Conversations. I'm your host, KK Konishiro. Over the past year, Fremont Unified students have faced a number of challenges under the distance learning. In addition to keeping up with their classes, the hundred of student musicians in the district are working to maintain their skills on their instruments as well as looking for opportunities to perform. A group of students at Mission San Jose High School have banded together on a series of virtual concerts that have become much more than just a chance to make music again. Here to tell us more about their band is Mission San Jose Junior Stanley Luell. I hope I didn't slaughter that. And Senior Varun Sridhar. I hope I didn't slaughter your last name either. But thank you so much for being on the show. Now, first of all, I want to know personally, how long have you two been playing instruments? What's your musical background?
Yeah, so I guess I can start. So I started playing the trumpet back in fourth grade as part of my elementary school's beginning band. And
Okay.
I basically continued through elementary school and joined the Hopkins music ensembles as well. I think that's where I really started to enjoy playing trumpet as much as I do now. And now in Mission San Jose High School, I'm part of the wind ensemble, the marching band, the jazz band, as well as an outside group called Mission Peak Wind Symphony. And as section leader of these groups, I've kind of had an opportunity to lead other musicians and kind of like form really close connections with them, which has been really great.
Nice. Stanley, how about you?
Yeah, so just like Varun, I started in fourth grade. I've been playing trumpet for around 7 years. And although I didn't really get into trumpet and music in general until around eighth grade. So
Okay.
throughout my musical career, I've played in a lot of my school bands, such as my Hopkins jazz ensembles, wind ensembles, and I'm currently part of our school, Mission San Jose High School's wind ensemble and marching band. I hold the role of assistant rank captain in our marching band. And
Nice.
yeah, both Varun and I are in honor bands as well. We've been involved in honor bands such as our Fremont Honor Band and the Northern California Honor Band.
Nice. That's a huge accomplishment. Okay, so tell us, how did your group come together? What made you decide um, to do this? Was it through school? Was it something you both decided because you guys knew this? Did you play before the pandemic? I mean, or have you always been friends? How did this all come together?
So our group was formed in around 2018, I think, by our former piano player. His name
Okay,
is Joshua Shi, and he is a junior. And we
okay,
kind of formed as kind of our Hopkins Jazz Ensemble 2018 reformed. We were mainly comprised of our Hopkins Jazz Ensemble in 2018, and we kind of just formed for the FUSD talent show because we kind of just missed playing together as one group because we were separate from our Mission official jazz band.
yeah.
Um, After we performed in the talent show, we kind of fell apart. I think it was mainly due to some of us being discouraged. We didn't really win. I thought we would win in the talent show, but it was fine. I had the idea of reforming us again for our sophomore homecoming, and that went pretty well. It was a little unorganized because I was kind of just experimenting with leadership and responsibilities and all that. But we did come together. We did perform well at homecoming, I think, and we had some big plans before the pandemic hit, such as performing for senior centers. We were scheduled to perform at Washington High School and some other community events, but due to the pandemic, we haven't been able to do so. So we've just been doing mainly virtual concerts for now.
So was that a big switch from you from going live performances to virtual performances? Was that difficult for you two to get the whole band together to get this going, or how did that pan out?
I think initially it was pretty difficult. Fortunately, everyone was pretty good with communication, so we
Yes.
were able to get the video and audio all to me. But we did have a lot of problems initially with just editing everything together. Um, so I think now, though, since we've done four virtual concerts, we're a lot more accustomed to the whole process of those virtual concerts. Yeah.
Okay, so the name of your band is Gregory, right?
Yes.
How did that come about? What's the meaning behind that name?
So Gregory is actually the first name of Mr. Conway. So Gregory Conway, he's the director of instrumental music at Hopkins Junior High School. So I think I can speak for all of our band members when I say that Mr. Conway has kind of served as just an inspiration to us and a role model I think I can speak for everyone that has been in Hopkins music department when I say that. So since we were mostly our 2018 jazz ensemble, Gregory's big band, um, Gregory Conway, he has led us in jazz ensemble, and he's kind of just pushed us to new heights. I just remember in 2018 when we were still in Hopkins, we were kind of not that good. Considered pretty bad for a jazz ensemble, at least according to our scores. But then Mr. Conway, he just ended up pushing us. He motivated us, and then we ended up becoming, I would say, one of the best jazz ensembles that Hopkins had, just based on the scores we got and the difficulty of the music we played. And to this day, we still like to honor him, I guess, and that's why we still keep his name in our band to this day.
How did he feel about the name?
I'm actually not sure. But, I think he'll probably find it amusing.
Okay, so before we go any further, I'd like our audience to listen to a couple of seconds of your music. So we're going to cut into your music right now. Okay, so now that COVID has been here, and was it hard to convince your band members, let's do virtual concerts? Was that tough? Was everyone on board? Did everyone go, blank like a deer in lights? How did this work?
I think so. We all haven't had normal music rehearsals for a long time. So I guess everyone was kind of itching to play music since that's a really big part of our lives. So even though the virtual concert setting is vastly different, since you can't hear other people live, and you have to play with a reference recording, and you're just by yourself. Since it's a safe method to still create music effectively, and it's still a fun way to create a really cool concert, I think people really embrace the idea. So that's why I guess virtual concerts have been something that was difficult initially, but we've really enjoyed creating.
So if I'm new to the area and I don't know where to listen to your music, where do I go? Do you guys have a website? Do you have a YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, so all the concerts are uploaded on my personal YouTube channel. It's just under my name, Stanley Law, and they're pretty easily accessible, I think.
Okay, great. Do you have regular concerts on a weekly basis, a monthly basis? What's the schedule?
So the schedule is basically, it depends on whatever our schedules are looking like.
Okay.
Because we're high schoolers, we're mainly juniors, so we're quite busy with schoolwork and all. So usually our concerts span over a month or two.
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough time to coordinate everything.
Now, you've also been providing music to senior centers. Is that also virtual, or are you able to do any in-person performances?
Yeah, so our concerts have been sent to the senior centers virtually. I've been volunteering at the local nursing home, the Masonic Homes down in Union City, not too far from Fremont, since sophomore year. And I think especially since the seniors are in the highest risk group for the pandemic, they've been, even though we've felt isolated, they've felt even more isolated. And the fact that it's kind of hard for them to sometimes use technology to communicate with family and friends, just being able to add some positivity with an exciting concert is something that we really wanted to do. And the reactions that we've heard from them has been really great, which has served as even more inspiration and motivation for us to keep playing. But we hope sometime in the future, once the pandemic starts to go down and everyone's vaccinated, we can put together some live concerts for the senior centers.
And how long are your concerts? Are they an hour long or half hour?
They're usually around, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes,
Okay, good.
3 songs, and they're around 5 minutes each.
Okay. Now, who does all the arrangings for the concert and the music? How do you work that out?
So how it works is everyone practices asynchronously using a website called Smart Music. And once
Okay.
everyone learns all the pieces, they send the video and audio files separately to me, someone named Ace Santos, and Kaushik Muthukrishnan. And
Okay.
so it takes quite a long time to mix, takes around,
Yeah.
I'd say 100 hours maybe. So Ace, he's plays tenor sax as well. He is an aspiring hip hop producer. So he has a lot of
Wow.
experience with mixing files and just making audio files sound better in general.
Okay.
Karshik as well. He also has experience mixing this kind of stuff. He mixes stuff for our school's marching band.
Okay.
So both of them, they do a really great job on mixing audio files. And once their audio files are mixed together using software, they send it over to me and I edit the video. Uh,
Okay.
and I guess I should also mention that the video takes a quite long time to edit due to the
Yes.
style. I kind of just place edits every half second, like every note that moves, I just switch a view. Kind of a unique, but it does take a long time, but it's not difficult to the point where it's unenjoyable.
Right.
Ace, Kaushik, and I, we all really enjoy editing, so it's very worth
Nice.
it in the end.
So for each concert, who gets to decide what music will be played?
So since most of us are into jazz, we listen to jazz occasionally, so we kind of already have some songs that are just in our head. So
Okay.
we start planning our virtual concerts. I ask for, does anyone have any piece suggestions, any pieces that you want to do? And we just list them out. And then we take a majority vote. Everyone in the band votes, and whichever ones win are the ones that we play. So we play 3 songs, and I think I would describe them as kind of unconventional jazz. They're not like traditional jazz. They're more, I guess I would say, exciting and hype. They got a lot of moving fast notes, and then we spotlight our drummer a lot. So it's very exciting.
How
Um,
many band members do you have?
as of now, for this concert, we have 19.
19. Is that a good size? Is that average? Is it small, large?
I think it's the perfect number, honestly.
Perfect. Excellent. Excellent number. Okay. Um, what are your plans? Well, hopefully we'll be all back in person in the spring, where we're all on the same campus and everything. But what are your plans for when we do get back to face learning and live performances? Do you have a whole game plan lined up?
Not exactly a game plan, but we do have a general idea of what we're going to do once we're back in person. So when we're back in person, we kind of just want to pick up where we left off before the pandemic, which was holding live performances for senior centers. What else? And also school events, maybe competitions, depending on how we're feeling. But in general, just community events. If we can give back to the community, that's very good in my eyes.
Varun, do you feel the same?
Yeah, absolutely. I think especially like it'll be great once we come back to play live performances again. I know everyone will really enjoy that. Definitely like at the senior centers is something that I hope we can do. And then as well at school events and
Yeah.
other community events, just to kind of like share like our music with the community is what our goal is at the end.
I just think just rehearsing in person together would be so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while, so that'll definitely be really rewarding too.
Okay. Now, Varun, you're a senior, and I'm sure you have other seniors in your band. What's the future for this Gregory band to continue after you graduate? Are you going to bring in new members? Stanley, are you a senior?
I'm a junior.
Junior. So are you going to encourage more band members, or are you just going to, when Varun graduates, it's going to stop? What are you guys going to do with this?
So I think we would just continue. Basically, the good thing about virtual concerts, I guess, is that location isn't really a problem.
Yeah.
Because we do continue on doing virtual concerts as long as everyone's down for it. So I think even when we're all, in college and whatever, I think that, if we still want to do virtual concerts, we'll do it. It'll be kind of hard once we're all separate and we're all graduated. But I think virtual concerts are just the way to keep together, and I think that's why we'll continue doing them.
Yeah, and I think our band also like the good thing about it. There's like a diverse like age group because we have more and more underclassmen that are joining us. So even when
Nice.
some of us go to college, the band will still have lots of high school members who will be able to be together for some of the live performances that the band plans to do in the future.
Okay. So, Varun, is it safe to say that when you're in college, you'll still continue?
Yeah, I will definitely try my best to keep playing with the group.
Nice. Nice. No, so, what are you going to go to college for?
So I'm gearing towards like kind of a medical career. So I'm still deciding on where to go, but I'm fairly certain it'll be probably somewhere like outside of the Bay Area in California. So it might be kind of difficult with the time zone difference, but I think we'll still be able to get things done well.
Good. Well, music and science has always been good partners,
Yep,
right?
I agree.
So, when the next school year starts, are you automatically going to start recruiting, Stanley, for more band members?
Um, I don't think so because
Okay.
generally the virtual concert format is just if we have enough people for this one concert, then we'll just keep them for this concert.
Okay.
People just join. We aren't really looking for, I guess, permanent members right now because we already have a couple of members that I know will just stick with us, and that will satisfy the instrumentation. But for virtual concerts, I guess just whoever wants to join, I'll usually let them join, and that's, I guess, my plans for the next school year.
Okay. And of course, all the band members have to be in the Fremont Unified School District, right?
Not necessarily, I would say, because we currently have a member. He lives in San Diego, and another one in college. So, like I said, location doesn't really matter for virtual concerts.
Okay, this is so awesome, you guys. I so appreciate what you're doing for the community, whether it's in person or virtual. You guys are doing an amazing job. I congratulate you guys. And we're going to end this show showing more of our audience of your music, which is very exciting. Thank you so much for being here. And from everyone here at Community Conversations, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.